Hey everyone, now that's a great question. I am on here to respond to a post that I put for veterans. There are 70% of our veterans out there that are not utilizing their VA benefits to purchase a home. So in learning that, I put a post out there to let veterans know what their benefits cover. So first, you have a zero down payment requirement as a veteran. Just to give an example, FHA has a minimum down payment of 3.5%. If you were going to purchase a $500,000 home, 3.5% of that is $17,500. As a veteran, you get 100% financing and you have a $0 down payment. Secondly, you have no mortgage insurance requirement, no MIP. That saves you about $225 a month on your monthly payment. And thirdly, you actually are privy to lower rates as a veteran. That doesn't mean if the market rate is 6%, you're going to get 2%. But even a point can save you thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands, depending on what your purchase price point is. So after putting all that out there, I had someone ask me, well, how do I get my closing costs covered? Now, those 3 items I just mentioned are part of the benefits of being a veteran. Okay, so thank you for your service. Now, what I'm going to tell you right now is not part of being a veteran, but it's what can happen on a transaction. Now, remember, each transaction is different. So you can't say this is going to be absolute on everything, but I can tell you that what I'm mentioning are common. Okay, so the first thing would be seller concessions. On a VA loan, VA will allow up to 4% of the purchase price for a seller to cover on behalf of the borrower. So closing costs are typically 2 to 4% of your loan amount. So with the seller being able to cover up to 4%, it's possible that you can get all of your closing costs covered. Now, mind you, they're called seller concessions. That means in order for this to happen, the seller has to agree for this to happen. So if you're buying an existing home, your realtor will negotiate on your behalf to try and get this covered for you. Now, sometimes they'll cover all of it. Sometimes they'll cover up to 10,000. There's just different scenarios on what sellers are willing to do, because remember, the seller has a bottom line that they want to walk away with too. So if they go deeper than that bottom line, then they might be hurting themselves. Another way for a veteran to utilize the seller concession method to cover their closing costs is utilizing new construction. New construction primarily has a lot of incentives. If they don't have it this month, wait till next month. But a lot of times they might have an incentive that covers closing costs. If it doesn't cover closing costs, maybe they'll say you get up to $20,000 in a design center. In that case, a lot of times your realtor on your behalf with the new construction builder can negotiate part of that being for your closing costs. A lot of times also builders partner with lenders, and lenders sometimes will offer closing cost incentives. Okay, and the other way is to utilize an assistance program. The other way is to use an assistance program. So there's a Chenoa Fund that's available in all states besides New York. Sorry, New Yorkers, that's not me. That's just the fund itself. That's one program. Also, depending on where you are, there may be state, city, even county programs that are available to help offset those costs. So hopefully I helped answer your question to how can you get your closing costs covered. If you have any additional comments or questions, please don't hesitate to put them down there. You can utilize the link. I think you might have to go to my Instagram right now to actually book a call with me. I'm open to that as well. What I didn't mention initially was that you did distinguish down payment from closing costs. So that tells me that you are looking into this journey to home ownership. And I actually truly hope it happens for you and anybody else that's listening. You can. So thanks for tapping in to Kesha's The Key to Your Keys. Please like and follow me for more tips.